This is Tame Grover, written by Yemi K. Warner. Fade in, interior day, the Jules Wright Correction Hostel, Jordan's room. Jordan Milhu, 17, pours cereal, then milk directly into his mouth. He chomps and chomps and chomps. The sound of him eating echoes. Around his room are various items, weed, paraphernalia, and various posters. One saying, "I want to get high so high." There's a joint burning in his ashtray, along with an old pizza box nearby. Jordan is online, playing a console game. He reacts to his online buddies with mouth half full.
Too easy. You man are pussies. What you got for me?
Cut to interior evening, Jules hostel, Jordan's room. Jordan is squinting at his computer screen. On the screen, it says instructions for accessing dark web. Jordan's search history is visible on the screen and includes breast milk ice cream, DMT chocolate biscuits, and local MILFs. Jordan clicks on an orange hallucinogen pill with a black clock face. The pill is called Time Closer.
Yes. Got a fucking space mofos.
Jordan clicks purchase item. The screen then says order is on its way to you now. Jordan is excited by the purchase. Interior evening, Jules hostel. Angela, the support worker for the hostel, 43, sits in the living room. She is watching television. The door knocks. Angela pulls curtain to see who it is. She opens the door. There's a package on the doorstep. Cut to interior evening, Jules hostel, stairs landing, Jordan's room. Angela walks upstairs. She rattles the package before she knocks on Jordan's door repeatedly.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan suddenly opens the door. There's a thick smoke coming out of his room.
Yeah? What?
It's a package for you. What's in it then?
Jordan snatches the package and closes his door. Interior evening, Jules hostel, Jordan's room. Jordan Grover, 70. Jordan examines the package. Jordan checks his order details. The order number on the item he ordered and the package match up. He clicks again and the screen says express delivery. You won't believe it, so fast.
No fucking way, man. Sweet.
Jordan's phone is ringing. He has it all hooked up to his computer. It says, Maddie is calling you. Jordan scoffs and clicks on voicemail. Maddie's voicemail.
Jordan Milky, you fucking waste guy. How could you do that shit to Misha, man? How could you? Do you have a heart at all? You see people like you, yeah, you get your comeuppance.
Jordan clicks on the icon. His voicemail says, message deleted. Jordan is focused on his pills. He opens them slowly. There is a note. It looks like an instruction leaflet. It says, warning, after consumption, there is no return. The message confuses Jordan. He crumples it up and throws it behind him.
Foreign shit.
Jordan looks at the pill in his hand. It looks like the face on the pill is smiling at him. He grabs an energy drink, throws the pill in his mouth, and gulps. Suddenly, there's a long, loud fart noise coming from Jordan's en-suite bathroom.
Won't be long, boy. I'm shitting out lamb's tail here.
What the fuck?
The toilet flushes. Grover can be heard clearing his throat vigorously. Jordan is looking at his bathroom door, scared. The bathroom door opens. Grover stands in the doorway. He's an old man with clothes that look like they're from the 1930s. Grover holds his stomach, West Country accent.
Now leave that window open for a bit, laddie. You know what they say, 2 shits a day keeps the wormies at bay.
Who the fuck are you, mate? You need to leave before I move to you.
Questions, my dear chap. Answers, I do crap.
Mate, how the fuck did you get in here? This is a secure building. I'll give you 10 fucking seconds to get out of here.
Jordan looks around in confusion.
Hush, my dear boy, all will be told. The name is Grover of old. In a time gone by, I milled about from far to nigh, I walked the grout. Now here I am to see you through, here to visit Jordan Mill you.
Angela!
Interior evening, Jules' hostel living room. Angela. Angela is sitting down watching television and laughing at what she is watching. Interior evening, Jules' hostel, Jordan's room. Jordan Grover. The pair still have not moved from the spot. Jordan has a remote control in his hand, acting as a makeshift weapon. Suddenly, Grover walks over to Jordan's computer.
Who am I, you ask in fact? True am I, remain intact. After many grains of time's sandy beach, Grover returns not to preach.
Jordan's computer starts to go through various images. It seems to be searching the web. It gets to an archive site. The images are moving fast, but stop suddenly. A black and white photo of an army battalion is on the screen. We see a young man called Corporal Arnis Grover. He's standing next to a man, Sergeant Sebastian Milhew. The computer keeps going. It then shows a black and white photo of the two men standing next to each other.
That's not fucking you, man. This is 1924.
Your great-great-grandfather had a pair of balls the size of your head. Now you, young man, shall do as you're told.
Bro, what have you done to my PC?
Here, my boy, you will take another one of those fancies over there. Stick it in your mouth. Go on.
Jordan looks over at his pills. He looks back at Grover and smiles.
Yo, this is all in my fucking head, isn't it? You're not fucking real. It's those pills. I'm tripping.
Jordan rushes over to the pills, picks them up, and is about to throw them down on the toilet. His computer screen moves again. Jordan hears his name being called. We flash back to 2 weeks prior. Exterior night, Dune Estate, underground car park. Jordan, Micheal, Deadshot 18, and Worm 18. Jordan looks at his phone as he walks with Micah. He has a text from Worm saying, "Keep walking with him. We are behind bins." Jordan acts like nothing is happening and keeps walking.
Jordan, bro, them man are mad, you know. I ain't even done them nothing. That fucking Worm dude broke up his own sister, you know.
Yeah, man. Madness, bro. Madness.
Misha tokes on his spliff, offers Jordan some.
You want a blast of this?
Nah, I'm good, you know, King.
The pair keep walking. We can see a group of large bins ahead.
Nah, not like you to turn down weed, bro. Brother, I need you to come to this fam thing with me.
Worm walks out of the darkness looking serious. Deadshot comes after him.
Yo, Jordan, run, man. Come on, let's go.
To Misha's surprise, Jordan grabs his jacket to stop him running.
That's kind of long, you know, bro.
What the fuck are you doing? Have we got a worm?
We haven't got a worm. I'll do one. Bless for that, Jordan. Bless. Hold him.
Weak heart, bro.
Worm takes out a knife, walks towards Misha, and holds it to his face. He dents his cheek and draws blood.
I ain't done shit. Jordan, why the fuck, bro?
Jordan is unmoved. Deadshot hands Jordan a package. Jordan then walks off. The 2 lads walk away with Misha into the darkness. Jordan looks at his package as Misha screams in pain off screen. Exterior evening, Jules hostel, Jordan's room. Jordan, Grover. Jordan is looking at his PC screen in shock. Grover breaks into dance and sing-song around Jordan's room.
Oh, what a cunt he is. Oh, what a cunt he is. Oh, what a cunt. Oh, what a cunt. Oh, what a cunt.
Fuck you.
Ooh, what a cunt he is.
How the fuck did you do that?
I hail from far beyond death and stars. I were.
Stop that with the spitting for fuck's sake, okay? What do you want? I've got fucking mad dough.
Grover walks over to the sofa and slumps. He looks tired.
I told you so, me Jen. Take another.
Jordan peers over the room to his pills. He sighs and walks over to them. He looks back at Grover.
Go on now. There's a good laddie.
As Jordan swallows the pill, Grover feels rejuvenated and strong.
There. Fucking done it. Can you please fuck off now?
Grover stands up. He looks at Jordan with serious eyes.
I'll tell you what, boy. If your great-granddad knew what you were up to.
Great granddad? I don't even know my dad, you old prick.
Lies. Lies be told. I warn thee. Do not bear false to me.
Into her evening, Jules hostel, Angela. Angela hears something coming from Jordan's room. She looks puzzled and gets up. She walks up the stairs, still hearing shouting. She listens at the door while the noise continues. She then bursts through the door.
What's going on in here?
All is quiet in Jordan's room. Just Jordan is there, standing in front of his PC monitor.
Oh, good, you know, Ange. I'm just jamming still.
What was all that noise? I heard voices.
Playing one sim still, online innit? Loudspeaker thing.
Good thinking, laddie.
What did you say? Jordan, can you spray the place? It absolutely stinks of weed in here.
Yeah, calm.
Angela leaves, the door slammed shut. Grover's in hysterics, laughing to himself. Jordan looks furious. Interior, evening, Leah Manor Police Station, Dewberry's office, DCI Dewberry and DC Boating. Dewberry sits at his desk doing online shopping. Boating enters.
Still looking for breast milk ice cream, mate.
Dewberry smiles and bumps fists with Boateng.
Tell me something good. And nah, I gave up on that particular project.
Well, you know the June Estate murder? We got something interesting in the crime swap mailbox. There's a video attached.
Anything clear?
Take a look, mate. Log in.
Dewberry begins to type on his machine. Interior evening, Jules hostel, Jordan's room. Jordan, Grover. Grover is going for another shit in Jordan's bathroom. He's also singing poetry. Jordan looks at himself. He views various items. A weed-covered teddy bear stares back at him. Then Jordan looks at a bottle of charcoal on his shelf and his eyes widen. He walks over to pick up the bottle when Grover opens his ensuite bathroom door.
What you be doing there, chap? You'll be taking another one of those pills soon enough, lad, I tell ya.
What? So you can stay in my yard forever? Nah, fuck that.
Jordan takes the bottle of charcoal from behind his back.
Your days are done, you old cunt.
As Jordan starts to swallow the charcoal, Grover screams in pain.
Ah, no, you little shit. Get here now.
Jordan moves and Grover tries to cut him off. As Jordan goes for another sip, Grover grabs the bottle. They both have hold of it and begin to wrestle. Interior evening, Leah Manor Police Station, Dewberry and Boateng. Dewberry and Boateng are walking side by side briskly. They leave the station and jump into the car.
Tings, what was the name of that person that sent the footage?
Um,
Boateng looks at the message he got.
Are they
are
allowed
they
to
allowed-
do? Oh,
are they allowed to do this?
do what?
Exterior evening, Jordan's room. Jordan's room is a mess. He still has a bottle of charcoal in his hand and is exhausted.
All the many sins, all the nasty grins, me, Grover, I saw them all. And I rolled in my grave next to your great granddad as we watched how nasty you've become. Boy, you have no love in your heart, no God in your blood. You are devious, a devil's seed indeed. Like a parrot, you little fucking copycat. Where's your balls? I'm next to your little winky and you play about with that and
Enough.
Jordan is in a sweat. He's breathing deeply and looks distressed. He looks over at the pills. I can't take any more of these. Oh wait, I think that's a line.
I can't take any more of these
yeah.
fucking trips, man.
Your great granddad is too ashamed to see you himself, laddie. Great man he was. You broke his heart forever, as well as mine.
What the fuck did I do to you?
That's 11
That's
pages.
it. That's it. With a
Oh,
thank
okay.
you. Okay. Rachel, what did you?
Yeah, I love the character of Grover. That was brilliant, and maybe that would be maybe how it was done in the UK, how Catherine did it. I don't know, or although this is from the UK, isn't it? From a
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, really like the Grover character and the little rhymes and things and the knowledge that they clearly had. That was a great character, and I thought really added to the script. I was a little confused at some points. I think there are some interesting characters in there, and that they could come along really well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot on this one. I kind of want to read some more of it. Yeah, really enjoy Grover and the the character dynamic that those two have got going on. I think could cause some good tension and some good riffs later on in the script.
Thanks. Stewart.
I really liked it. I read it earlier and it immediately engaged me. Like Rachel's just said, the character of Grover, I thought, oh wow, that's amazing, that character. You could do so much with that. What I really liked about this was the kind of freshness of the language for me. I don't know, it just felt really modern, but also mixing it with going back, talking about his granddad and things. So that did it for me. It was the freshness of the language and the characters, and it felt very real to me. I don't know. It was just jumped out the page for me. This one, it was great. So
Fantastic, thank you. Erin.
I agree with what Stuart and Rachel just said. Also, I'm interested if Grover has like dementia or something. There's a lot of housekeeping stuff though, like the scene headings need to be fixed. They're not quite right. And there's things that need to be capitalized in sounds, and things like that. I liked it a lot though. Like I agree with everything everybody said. It's very interesting. It's like it's a lot of fun, but it has depth too. So yeah. But I don't know.
sorry, one thing I was going to say was I was kind of trying to work out whether Grover was a ghost or a sort of a trip apparition of Jordan's. That's kind of what I was leaning towards, but I don't know what other people think. Yeah, he's obviously appeared in his room or in his bathroom somehow. So is he real? Is he, you know, big questions for me. But
It's a good point.
Catherine.
Yeah, I agree with everybody so far. It does need there's housekeeping stuff, the formatting, and there's typos that definitely needs to be proofread by somebody, by a fresh pair of eyes for the formatting. I think there was quite a few times where it was confusing whether it was narration or dialogue. The description of the characters must come before they start speaking, because that's why Grover didn't have the right accent, or he didn't have the right accent for the whole thing, but he didn't have a accent until he said it after he started speaking. But it was intriguing. I'm not sure, it is kind of a mixed genre thing going on. It was definitely, there were some really good visuals in it, really quite well-defined characters. It was fun with depth, as Erin said. That was the speediest. I mean, Amazon have got some trouble coming up with these careers, because that was the quickest delivery I've ever experienced in the script. He pressed the button and then suddenly they were at the door. So it was, I'm not sure of the whole, is that on purpose? Is that quite like, is that sort of like a dark comedy version of The Matrix going on here? That sounded kind of, I mean, it was really intriguing. It was kind of like, oh, this is new. This is kind of like a, I want to read the rest of it. It was intriguing. It does need a tidy up format wise, but story wise, I'm going to read the rest of it. It was very intriguing. I want to know what's going on. It needs a tidy up format wise, but which will make it a lot easier to understand. But as a cold read, I was like, interesting, very interesting. So yeah, I think it's quite witty so far.
John.
First thing, usual thing, when and where. That would be really, really helpful. But no, to concur with everybody else, absolutely loved Grover. A very three-dimensional character that just leaps off the page. Same thing, is it? Thanks for that, Willow. I needed that. it was just so well written. I really enjoyed it. You know, I like the dynamic between Jordan and Grover. Grover obviously knows a hell of a lot more about Jordan than Jordan knows about Grover. So I enjoyed that. And yeah, I mean, Jordan's obviously a complete and utter arsehole, but Grover's there for whatever reason to take back something. But yeah, I enjoyed it, really did.
What is Grover? Is he like a? Is it
Yeah,
something to do with the
that's what-
pill that he's taken that appeared
this is it.
very, very quickly
Yeah,
off the internet? But is
well,
he like a?
he's hooked to the pill somehow, because as soon as Jordan starts taking the charcoal, Grover's in pain.
Obviously, but is it supposed? Is it like a manifestation of his feelings of himself? Like it's kind of he's projecting his negativity of himself into a form.
Or is it the red pill,
or is it a ghost, or is it
blue pill
actually
thing?
dark web type matrix stuff that's come to get him?
Yeah. That's why I say the red pill, blue pill thing.
Mm.
Yeah. I wondered if that delivery was that you made me think maybe this is like a local thing, that although it's the dark web, it's clearly somebody local, and it's like you ring up your local dealer and he's nips round with it, you know.
Unless it was just a formatting thing where they forgot to put later or next day or something. Or
yeah, I agree. The scene headings need sorting out. And it's, I mean, taking the first one, interior day, the Jules Wright Correction Hospital, hostel, Jordan's room. I mean, it would be take the day always comes at the end. So the day, night always comes at the end. It would be interior, Jules Wright Correction Hostel, Jordan's room, day. So it's just that. It's just, and you don't need to put the characters that are in the scene heading. You can forget about that, and that would just tidy that up instantly. I don't think there's.
Why? If he's in a hostel, wouldn't he not be allowed to have weed? And wouldn't it be a temporary room?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, also you need consistency. One of the important things when you're doing a script is one of the things they will do is they will run a program on it so that they will, and I notice it's been written in fade in and a version of fade in. Now, as with fade in is like a poor man's version of final draft. So it functions in the same way. So they literally run another part of the app to pull out the scene headings so that they know how many scenes they've got and what locations. If you've got the same scene, the same location with a different scene heading, they're screwed when they make this. So there needs to be consistency. So for instance, on that first page, you've got the Jules Wright Correction Hostel. I keep calling it hospital. Hostel. At the bottom, you've got evening Jules Hostel. That's the same place, but it's clearly in a different part of the hostel. So you would have to, it's just those little things. And again, actually, the second one is interior evening Jules Hostel, Jordan's room. Well, again, so that's 3 places that are actually the same place described in 3 different ways in the scene heading. So you need to have consistent scene headings. If you're in Jordan's room, it always has to be called Jordan's room. It can't be called, the hostel, another room or something like that. But they're minor things. You do need, who was it said, character description is really important. It's usual to have age description, which can be 1 or 2 words, and a character tick, which is something that you recognize those characters for, So I don't know, with Jordan, you might say, how old is Jordan? We've got 17. Jordan Milhew, 17. That's all we know about him. He pours cereal. So it's not enough. You need Jordan, 17, messy clothes,
angry demeanor or something. Yeah.
3-day growth. It's just something. It doesn't have to be anything major, but it's just got to be something to give people an idea of what he's like, so that they know how to cast, really. And the same applies for Grover. And though we get a little bit more about Grover, don't we?
Yeah, I think there's
Stewart,
this sort of
Stewart
bits
would
and
make a
bobs of
wonderful
description, but
Grover.
it's not where it should be. So
Not where it should be,
It's halfway
yeah.
down after they've already like been speaking for 2 pages or something. It's
Yeah. So it comes back to that thing of remembering that it's a manual for making the film with a story. It's not a story with a bit of manual. It's the other way around. It's the manual and then you get the story. Other than that, I thought the dialogue was fabulous. I thought the characters were great. They really sung off the page. And I think the dialogue was great and a real ear for dialogue. And I think, yeah, I really want to know where this is going. I think that's the important thing, is I want to know what's happening. And again, I think it's great we don't know whether Grover is real or imaginary or hallucination or you know, there's so much you can do with that character. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, anything else?
tidy it up, but well done.
Fabulous.